institutions can be used to their full capacity, then our officers can continue developing themselves, and by our service delivery will be greater, will be better. Now, I also want to talk about, and especially because myself, I come from one of those stations that were gazetted recently, and we are operating, I don't know what words to use there, but we are operating with minimal resources. Whether it is staffing, you get a station where you have an OCS, he doesn't have a deputy, he doesn't have an OC crime, he doesn't have an OC petty, it is just him and 5 police officers. Now, even the normal structures of a police station, you do not know where to deploy who. Because even if you wanted to deploy one to the crime office, who is going to man the report office? Who is going to do the patrols? Sometimes it is difficult, sir. We request, and because our IG is here, we request for some bit of rationalization in the matters of staffing of these new police stations. I also want to talk about the structures that we inherited after we got the new stations. Most of them are still the patrol bases in terms of structures. You find maybe a police station is just 2 or 3 rooms. These are the same rooms officers are living, they are the cells, they are all the offices, and sometimes you won't be surprised, sir, to get a police station where the office is actually under a tree. We request that more resources be allocated, whether through the CDF or through the national government or through well wishes, that these police stations can be upgraded so that we can be able to serve members of the public in a better way. Now, as we continue with that point of structural development, I also request that maybe we also equip the stations with some of the things that we need in order to make our work easier, like leveraging on ICT, for instance, getting computers so that we can be able to do our communications, we can be able to type our charge sheets, to type our statements, and everything that we need to do. We request that those resources be allocated to us. Now, when the merger with the officers who came from the APS came in, the Kenya Police Service also inherited a lot of posts, a lot of patrol bases that were initially with the APS. And now some of these posts are duplicating. You find there is a police post that was initially from the KPS, and within another 1 kilometer there is also another one that we have taken from the APS. But because there are no officers, you will find that in this particular patrol base we only have 2 officers. The next one we have 1 officer or 2 officers. Now, if there is a way we can be able to bring these people together, to work together from a singular institution, we can still retain the housing from wherever it is, but we minimize them in such a way that they become effective. Because when there are so many, moja akienda off, yule mwingine hata patrol hawezi enda. This is